Hello yogis, as always I'm very glad that you're here and that you want to join me in our yoga flow. It's a flow about stretch and it's very slow paced, and well, if you're in need for a stretch, then I would say this is maybe something for you. Maybe you want to grab two cushions like this ones, or grab a block. And then when you're ready, we're going to start. Maybe you want to sit on your block. I'm going to sit on my block. And then take an easy seat. Maybe you want to close your eyes. Place your hands somewhere where it feels nice and natural. And then we're going to start. So first take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more. Take your time to settle down, to prepare yourself for your yoga flow, and to let go of all the things, all your thoughts if that's possible, and just be here. So unite your body and your mind. And then observe your breath, how your breath is at this moment. And then when you're ready, then start to deepen your breath. Use the space in your chest, the space in your lungs for an inhale, and then exhale calm and slow. So to make your breath even, and inhale and exhale through your nose. I call this your yogi breath. So try to use your yogi breath the whole time during your yoga flow. Two more rounds of inhales and exhales. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale, circle your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your hands before your heart. Inhale. Now exhale, look down towards your hands. Unite your body and your mind here. Now intertwine your fingers. And on the next inhale, bring your hand palms up. Show them towards the ceiling. And then exhale, round your spine and pull your belly button in and push your hands away. So inhale, create length. Exhale, round and push your hands away. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hand palms of your hands on your shoulders. Bring your elbows together. Lift them up on the inhale. Keep your elbows together. And then exhale, big circle to open. Inhale, circle up. Exhale to open. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And when you're ready, come to your tabletop. Hands and knees, spread your fingers, place your knees hip width, place your hands shoulder distance. Inhale, you can curl your tailbone up and look up. Exhale, pull your belly button in and round your spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale for your cow, and then exhale for your cats. One more. Inhale for your cow. Exhale for your cat. And then maybe, well, bring some movement in your neck. And then take a child pose, bringing your sitting bones towards your heels. Walk with your hands towards the front of your mat. Feel the length in your spine. One more breath. And then slowly bring the weight into your hands. Lean into your hands. Inhale. And exhale. Start to make circles. So big circles. Bring the weight into your hands. And then bring your sitting bones towards your heels. When your sitting bones are by your heels, start to make circles the other way around. One more circle. And return into your child pose. Now lift your hand palms from the floor and start to push your fingertips into the floor. Activate your arms. And feel the stretch in your shoulders, armpits, maybe upper back. Press with your fingertips. One more breath, and then let go. Bring the weight again on your knees and hands. Curl your toes into the floor, activate your core, and find your downward facing dog. Start to walk your dog. Pull your belly in, your ribs, and try to create length in your spine. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Now find a high plank. Start to push the floor away, push your heels away from you. And then place your knees on the floor, bend your elbows, and come to Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose, keep your elbows and shoulders in one line. Draw your elbows closer towards your chest. Try to keep your buttocks soft, but keep your legs active. Don't hang in your shoulders. One more breath here. And then return into your downward facing dog. One more breath. And then walk halfway your mat and take a seat. Bring your left leg in and bring your right over it. Sit on both sitting bones. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, now grab with your left hand your right knee. Place your other hand behind you. Inhale to create length. Exhale, turn and look over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards the front of your mat. Straighten your left leg. Place your right foot next to your left leg. Make sure there's a hand distance between your foot and your leg, and see if you can place your foot closer towards your groin. Placing your left hand next to your left hip. Lengthen your whole right side and start to reach towards the front. Wrap your hand around your leg. Your other hand also behind your back. Inhale to create length. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then exhale. See if you can bring your heart towards your knee, towards your leg. Try to keep the chest open and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And let go. Make your figure 4, so you bend the knee, placing your right here. Keep your foot flexed. Open the chest, bring the shoulders on your back. Maybe you can bring your foot a little bit closer. Straighten your arms here. Use your yogi breath. One or two more breaths here. Take your boat, your half boat. Keep your back straight. Try to push your heart towards your thighs. And keep your knees and your heels in one line. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, cross, take a downward facing dog. One more. Walk half of your mat and take a seat. Now bring your right leg in and bring your left over it. And observe if you sit on both sitting bones. Create length. Then grab with your right hand your left knee. Place your other hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn and look over your left shoulder. And observe if your shoulders are relaxed, your face is soft. One more breath. And then return to the center. Straighten your right leg. Place your left foot next to your right leg. Make sure there's a hand distance between foot and leg. Keep your foot flexed. Place your foot maybe closer towards your groin. Place your right hand next to your right hip. And reach with your left arm up. And then with a long and tall spine, you start to reach forward and wrap your hands around your leg. Other hand is going towards your lower back. Bind your hands. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring your heart towards your thigh or towards your leg. But try to keep the chest open and the shoulders on your back. And let go. Bend the knee. Cross your ankle over your right knee. Push into your hands. Straighten your arms. Bring your heart forward. Bring the shoulders on your back. And keep your foot flexed. One more breath. Ready for your half boat? Cross, downward facing dog. Maybe a high plank. Start to push your heels back. And then bend the knees and return to downward facing dog. From here, take a seat halfway your mat. Cross your legs in a cross-leg position. So my right leg is in front, my left leg is behind. Inhale to create length. Exhale, place hands on the floor. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, start to walk forward. Try to keep the sitting bones on the floor. Walk your hands back and then cross differently. Again, sit on your sitting bones, create length. Exhale, place your hands in front of you. Inhale to lengthen your spine, lift your sternum. Exhale, start to walk towards the front. Keep your sitting bones on the floor. Try to keep your neck in the same line as your spine. And then from here, return towards your downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg up. Keep the hips even when you lift your right leg up. So observe your hips. And then step into a low lunge. So when you're in your low lunge, keep your hips even, square. Start to push your left heel back. Now place your hands on the inside of your right foot and walk with your right foot more towards the right. Square your hips. Place your left knee on the floor. Send your hips forward. One more breath here. From here we're going to swan. Walk your right foot towards the left. Keep your foot flexed. Walk with your left leg all the way back, but keep your hips square, so right hip next to left hip. Maybe place something under your right buttock. Or come on your elbows. So you can stay here, or you can come all the way down. So your choice. Don't force yourself into the pose. You can also stay on your hands if that feels well, if you think, well, this is better. So, your practice. One or more, two more breaths here. It's a nice stretch for your glutes, the hip area, your hip joints, your inner thigh. Okay, when you're ready, then bring the weight on your right buttock and swing your left leg forward. Come to Yanu Sasana, so you place your right foot on the inside of left thigh. Keep your foot flexed. Create length and then exhale, start to reach forward. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to reach forward. So always when you're here, try to keep your shoulders even. So watch your shoulders and try to lengthen your spine and try to keep your chest open. And of course, use your yogi breath. One more breath. And then inhale, come out of your pose. Exhale. Now you bend your right knee the other way. And then see if this is okay for you. You can stay here or lean a little bit back. Or come on your elbows or use your props, your cushion to come all the way back. So when you want to use your cushions, you can place them here. So you have an option to stay here, just sit upright, or lean on your hands, or come all the way here. Maybe use a block here. Oh, here's my block. Or use a block, or maybe another cushion. So we stay here for a couple of breaths, feel a nice stretch on the front of your right thigh. If you feel tension in your lower back, try to release tension. Well, 2 more breaths here. Of course, you can stay longer and you stop the video and you stay longer. Otherwise, we're going to move out of our pose. So come all the way up, straighten legs, move the cushions away. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, reach. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, reach. One more. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, start to reach. So the same here. So try to create length in your spine. Keep your chest open. And keep your feet active. So always imagine you press with your feet against a wall. So my wall is close by. Or you can use a block. Place it here. And then push with your feet against the block. Okay, 1 or 2 more breaths. And then let go wherever you are. And return towards the downward facing dog. Of course, if you feel the need to do a vinyasa, always take your time to do so. So when you're ready, we're going to lift our left leg and we keep our hips even. And step into your low lunge on the left side. Keeping knee and ankle above each other. Square your hips. And if that's okay, then walk with your left foot more towards the left and placing your right hand on the inside. Square your hips again. Start to push your right heel away and reach with the crown forward. Place knee on the floor. Send the hips forward. Use your breath to keep everything soft and relaxed, body and mind. Start to prepare your swan, walking with the foot towards the right. Keeping your foot flexed. Walk your right leg back, square your hips, maybe stay on your hands for a couple of breaths, or come on your elbows, or come all the way down. One or more or 2 more breaths here. Start to walk your hands closer by, lean on your left buttock, swing your right leg forward. Placing your left foot on the inside of your right leg. Push your sitting bones into the floor, create length in your spine, and with a long and tall spine you start to reach forward. Inhale. Creating length, lift your heart, exhale. And then the same here. Keep your shoulders even, so observe your shoulders left and right. Try to create length in your spine, keep your foot flexed. Inhale, reach up, exhale, let go. Start to bend your left knee the other way. So your heel is next to your hip or next to your thigh. Make sure that your toes are pointing backwards, so not towards the side, backwards. Okay, then you can stay here, maybe on your hands, maybe here, maybe lean back, or on your elbows, or make something with your cushions. It depends. So I'm going to make a staple with my cushions. And then try to, spread the weight a little bit over both sitting bones. Sometimes your left hip wants a little bit to come up. So try to keep both sitting bones on the floor. Two or three more breaths here. And the last one. Come out of your pose. Straighten your left leg. And then from here we do a butterfly, placing our foot soles together. Sit on the front of your sitting bones, so maybe wiggle a little bit over your sitting bones. Grab your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, start to hinge from your hips, so make the movements from your hips and bring the crown, reach with the crown forward. If you want to, you can press with your elbows against your thighs and then press your thighs down. Come all the way out of your pose. Start to bring your left leg towards the side. Place your right foot on the inside of your left leg. Place your left hand against your left leg. And then reach with your right arm towards the sides. Create length here in your chest. And then exhale, reach with your right hand towards your left foot. And then show your armpit towards the ceiling. So try to make it a side bend and not a forward bend. Reaching with your fingertips towards your foot. Keep your foot flexed. Feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Enjoy your stretch. Well, one or maybe two more breaths. And the last one. Inhale, come out of your pose. Bring your right foot towards the right. Place your left foot on the inside of right leg. Place your right hand on here by your right leg. And then reach with your left hand. So to feel the stretch in your chest and in your shoulders. Lengthen for the fingertips. And then reach with your left hand towards your right foot. And then maybe this side feels totally different. Doesn't have to be, but just observe. Show your armpit towards the ceiling. So you feel the stretch on the left side of your rib cage. Keep breathing. One more breath and an inhale. Center yourself. We're going to a dragonfly. For your dragonfly, sometimes it's easier to sit on something, on a blanket or maybe a cushion. And don't forget, we're going to hinge, make the movement from our hips. So don't do it with your back, try to do it with your hips. Keep your foot flexed, so toes are up and pointing towards the ceiling. Sit on the front of your sitting bones, so wiggle a little bit. And then when you feel you're ready, inhale to create length. Exhale, start to walk forward with your hands. And then maybe you're here, so remember to make the movement from your hips. Maybe you're fine here. Maybe you can come a little bit more towards the floor. Doesn't matter, but keep your toes up. And then try to create length in your spine. Always think about length. And breathe here. So you feel a big stretch on your inner thighs, your groin area, and around your hips. 2 more breaths. And the last one. Come out of your pose. Place your hands under your knees and bring your legs together for your last half boat. Of course, we're going to do a boat variation. So first a half boat. And then make sure that you have enough space behind you because we're going to do a low boat. Inhale, half boat. Exhale, low. Inhale, half boat. Exhale, low. 2 more. Inhale, half. Exhale, low. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, low. Inhale, coming up. Keep your back straight. And then exhale. Sit cross-legged. Inhale to create length. Exhale, make your twist towards the left. Inhale to create length. Exhale, twist. Observe your shoulders and your face. Keep everything soft and relaxed. Inhale, circle back towards the center. Exhale, circle towards the right. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, look over right shoulder. Place hands on the floor. From here, our last downward facing dog. Maybe a last vinyasa. Or stay in a downward facing dog. Okay, from here, place your knees on the floor. Create length. Exhale, reach back. Open the chest. Bring the shoulders on the back. Point with your hands towards the floor. So you have a nice opening in chest and shoulders. And then come on your belly for your Sphinx pose again. So we started our flow with a Sphinx and we're going to close it with a Sphinx. So draw your elbows closer by. Start to push your heart between your arms. Keep your buttocks relaxed. Keep your feet active. Your legs. Maybe you're fine in your Sphinx and you have, well, it's enough for your lower back. If you want a little bit more, then point your fingertips towards the corners of your mat. Straighten your arms. Straighten your arms. Keep your shoulders low. It's always possible to walk your hands closer by and then press up again. And of course, it's always possible to return to Sphinx. From here, come to child pose. Rounding your spine, relax your shoulders. Take a deep inhale, exhale. And one more, inhale, exhale. Come sit on your heels. And if you want to, we're going to close our practice together. Inhale, circle your hands up. Exhale, draw your hands before your chest. Inhale first. Exhale, you can bend your head towards your heart and thank your body that make this practice possible. Thank yourself for taking the time for doing your practice. And well, I want to thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, take care of other people, and don't forget to be grateful for everything you have in your life. And well, I hope to see you next time, maybe for a yoga flow, maybe for another practice. Well, if you have a questions or an idea, then please you can leave it under this video. Thank you. Namaste. Have a nice day as always. Thank you.